everybody. How's it going? Brian's not here. Brian shouldn't be here. Brian should be dead because we did the show. Barry Ribs is here. Barry.
What up? And I did not get laid in Arizona. Next question.
Barry, what was this whole Arizona gig anyway?
I did two.
You got on a plane? You on Facebook, you put a picture of you waiting for a pickup at the airport?
Yes.
What airport?
Phoenix Airport.
And what happened with the pickup?
I exaggerated, as we will do in comedy, but my dude, Rob Rodriguez, picked me up and showed me around. It was a great visit, and it makes me despise Manhattan even more so. I love Phoenix.
You would kill it in Phoenix. 2
shows, one in Tucson and one in Maricopa. And my Phoenix show was canceled because of Theo Von. Fuck you, Theo, for being so popular.
Wait, so your show got canceled?
My 3rd show in Phoenix at Stand Up Live, which you probably have done. That club is amazing looking.
So Theo Von, what happened? He went over an extra night?
Yeah, because he probably did great freaking business. Fuck you, Theo. I'm burning a bridge here.
So you went out there to Arizona. You did 2 shows.
2 shows, and the first one was freaking horrible. People in Tucson do not know how to fucking act in a comedy situation. Kiss my black ass, Tucson.
Well, I don't know. What was the show? You and
me, A.G. White, Rob Rodriguez, and
what was the show about? What was it for?
Yo, Kevin, you know I'm like a stand-up for like 25 freaking years, just like you.
But who goes to Arizona for 2 nights to a string of day? How much did you come home with?
Do I have to say it on here?
Yeah.
I do, really?
Yeah.
Should it be a lie or fact?
I already know probably what it is.
Yeah, tell me, Kevin.
$150.
Damn, he's good. Ding, 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 ding.
So you have to pay for air, right?
Paid for the air and the hotel, yo.
Who, Rich?
Rob Rodriguez.
And he lives out there?
Yeah, and he's a freaking millionaire, yo.
Yeah, but why did he bring you out?
Why do you say you with a capital Y-O-U?
Why don't you just get local Mexicans to do the day laborer?
Because he loves my comedy, okay, Kevin? So you're not the only funny motherfucker in America.
He flew you out and he put you up at a hotel?
2 hotels, and I stayed 2 nights in his condo. Rich dude, yo. Rich.
With who? Who was in the condo with you?
Just myself. No
bitches.
Suspicious.
Did they put something in your anus when you were in Maricopa?
Yo, Maricopa was done in a movie theater. Do you believe that?
Yeah, but why would you go all the way to Arizona? So how much did you come home with? So you came home with like nothing, right? Because since he paid your air and he put you up, you came home with 200.
3 bills plus DVD sales plus casino winnings. Thank you, Kevin.
How much did you? How many?
Andrew, when did Kevin become my accountant?
How many DVDs did you sell?
9 in Maricopa. 9. Yeah, at so $10 a pop.
$90.
Yo, he's good at me.
So you made $390.
$390 and some winning in the casino.
Were you playing the slots?
I played blackjack, yo. And I caught a good streak. I did good.
So you came home
about $1.50. So $3-4.
You came home with $500.
$500, yeah.
It's not
when
bad.
I get paid here, it's about the same, right, Andrew? About the same here.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna come home with nothing after your air, and I thought it was like a scam.
Yo, Kevin, I desperately needed a vacation.
I got it, but so Rich Rodriguez,
Rob Rodriguez.
So he's not a comic.
He kind of dabbles. He's a wealthy businessman.
What's he do?
Good question. You know what he does, Andrea and Kevin, and our guests there? He takes hotels and puts bedroom sets in. He's the installer of all the stuff you see in the lobby, in the guest rooms, bathrooms. That's what that dude does. And he showed me a check on a deposit, $99,000. Yo,
What are you, like 7? The guy showed you a check?
99.
What does that mean? So it could be a
99
fake
grand.
check.
Excuse me? Excuse me, Kevin?
I said it could be a fake check.
They look real. I've never held a check.
Why would he show you a
I had like Tourette's holding that freaking
Why would he
check.
show you a fucking check?
Just maybe bragging, feeling good about
and then he
it.
gave you $300 of it to go to Arizona.
That's the last time you're getting any info like that out of me, Kevin.
So he's Mexican, or is he? What is he?
From the Bronx, Puerto Rican.
And he went out there to build people's bathrooms and stuff, fix up the hotels.
Kevin, as you know, a lot of East Coast people go to these dumb towns out west. No disrespect.
No, it's not. Two of my brothers live in Arizona now.
Oh, Kevin, when you're sharp on the East Coast and you go to the West Coast, you could beat a lot of people at that game. You know what I'm saying?
Blackjack?
And he won in blackjack also. Exactly. Yo, look who's here.
Hi, everybody. Hello. Sorry. The MTA.
Notice how quick he walks without the cane. Did you notice that? Hi,
All right. Hi, Barry. Nice to see you, pal.
Yeah. You mean it?
No. But what Bobby Biggerstaff is on the Lido deck?
Shout out
I
to
wanted to get to the bottom of Barry's trip to Arizona because all he did was moan and groan, and I was like,
What'd you do?
and I thought,
not get late, okay? We went over that one. Okay.
My goodness.
but there's a lot of old ladies in Arizona though, so that would be right up your alley, Steam Pipe Alley, if you know what I mean.
The new app, Liver Spots.
Alley as in anus.
By the way, can I just break into something?
Yeah.
I have an exclusive.
Is it breaking news?
Breaking news. Want to try it, Garrett?
I kind of didn't understand what I was supposed to do. I was
Okay,
supposed to call her with your phone?
You call her, just call her with the studio line or whatever.
Joan Rivers?
All right, hold on.
Thank you. Sorry. Yeah.
Shout out to the fans on Twitter, and I'm not naming names. Just remind me for next time. Thank you.
Oh yeah, there's a rumor that you have a small dick. Eye in the Sky was saying he was going to call in today.
About me?
Yeah, because when you took your pants down the other day in the
Right.
studio, a lot of people took pictures, and I said, well, he was in the middle of a fight, and
Yeah, I'm a grower. There's no doubt about it.
so
I mean, honestly.
Eye in the Sky from
Turtle, like a turtle thing, right?
That's right. And we always win the race, Barry.
Eye in the Sky from Poughkeepsie was going to call in to dispute.
Talk about my small dick.
Yeah, just talk about
It's
your
funny.
small
Let
dick.
me patch into what we're talking
Somebody
about.
somebody took pictures. A lady took a bunch of pictures.
Yeah, great. I guess I'll
How
never.
ladies are.
Yeah, right.
That dude Jason shows me love, man. Shout out to Jason. Shows me
I
love.
love that you've been on Twitter for about 20 minutes now, and you're all in it now. You're like,
I love it. I told Kevin on an inbox. I love
It's better than Facebook.
On an
Listen,
inbox?
people think Instagram, all that shit. Twitter will be the last thing on earth.
it'd be like the cockroach. of
Because
social media.
it'll be this. It's when the nuclear bomb goes off or whatever. However it ends, it'll be like, okay, this is the end. That'll be the last thing ever done. If someone will tweet, this is the end of the world. And
Thank you.
So
I love
Twitter is
Twitter.
going to be around forever.
But a lot of the fans, man, are disrespectful. I ignore those motherfuckers, man.
Who?
A lot of the fans are disrespectful
They're
motherfuckers.
joking with you.
Yeah, well,
Bobby Riggs and
Yo,
Bobby
they're not
Riggs
even
is funnier than you.
They're not even funny, Kevin. Some of those
Bobby Riggs
morons.
is funnier than you. Your troll account is funnier than your account.
Really? I'm going to have to step it up. Kiss my black ass, Riggs.
What's on your shirt?
This is Richard Pryor, I think.
Okay. All right.
They went to grade school together.
No kidding. Why don't you light yourself on fire too?
It says,
We got some kerosene.
Yeah, no kidding.
Got a match?
Yeah, just stand by Gino when he farts. That was fun Monday night, right?
Yeah, I got some bones to pick with you. But
about what?
What's your breaking news?
I don't. Garrett, is it happening?
You got like 3 numbers in here. I'm trying the third one right now. The
Okay.
first 2 didn't work.
Get John.
It's
John to try it.
It's the one that says new. John here?
Yeah, John's to the left of Garrett. Of
Is
course.
John back?
Yeah.
All right, great. Happy to have you back. It's great.
his name is Steve. What is John now?
I don't know. I can't. Well, Steve's a kid from Staten Island, who he did my
Is
show.
that the name of a? That sounds like a movie.
The kid from Staten Island.
Yeah, the kid from Staten
Hey, we're
Island.
browsing. We're browsing.
No, so you know what time Bruce got home on Monday night?
Like 4 a.m.
5:30. He
yeah.
said he don't even know how he got home.
He blacked out.
And who are these fucking friends you bring everywhere?
Try to give him some cocaine to wake him up.
Cocaine brings the weirdest people together.
I don't know.
I mean, and plus they're all dull. When I was after the show, we went over to John O'Sullivan's or whatever.
Right.
Those people I guess they were your friends. They're dull as fuck. They need cocaine.
Yeah, you are.
They need something.
Kevin, you're no fun hanging out with yourself.
No, I'm not. I know it, but I had to leave. They were bringing me down. We were making jokes about that guy, the guy who used to date Vinnie Brandt's daughter, and he was. What the fuck is he?
He's a bore.
Yeah, he was like vaping, and I'm like, he's like, I'd rather not talk about it. I'm like, what do you want to talk about? The weather?
Right.
Hey, it's cold.
Yeah, John, he went crazy, and I think they found him in Los Angeles running through the streets of
Oh yeah,
Silver
he
Lake.
wouldn't even tell that story.
Yeah, naked. He was naked.
He's like the white Martin Lawrence.
Pretty much.
Because that's what Martin Lawrence did. He ran down to fucking Ventura Boulevard. Remember, Barry? You were Ubering back then.
In the valley. Right.
So this guy's a bore, right?
I don't know. He want to come up here.
He was the guy. He went to the show on Monday, right?
Oh, I believe so. Yeah.
That other guy with the suit.
Yeah, my John Curry. He's a nice kid. I've known him forever.
What do you mean, kid? How old is he?
36. He looks like a little boy, though, right?
Yeah, but he does. He's
Sells insurance.
I bet he sells other things too, if you know what I mean.
Man, pussy.
No, he sells cocaine.
No. Nobody did cocaine. I was just kidding.
Hey, Bruce said he went to the bathroom and people are offering him cocaine in the bathroom.
Well, where else are you going to do it?
You know something?
Bruce, it's a Monday night. Bruce has a responsible human being.
You a sponsor?
I'm practically I'm like a snitch now. I just go around snitching on everybody.
Nobody can have any fun, including
No,
everybody.
but it's like a Monday, and then I was looking for you, and I was like, and then I couldn't find you to tell you something, and then I was like, where the fuck does a blind guy go when he's hosting a show?
I tell you what, and I took
A private bathroom.
an Uber back with Stacy Pressman. Let's just say I'm glad that the seats recline in a Hyundai Sonata.
No, you didn't.
No, I did not. I did nothing I got the swastika off, but nothing untoward. Yeah, with Stacy. No, it was fun. I kind of wrapped the shit with my wife, though. My God.
Yeah, no shit. I knew she was going to flip out.
Yeah, it was just
You said you have the rest of the night. You can hang out the rest of the night, but you got it. You don't come home drunk. I guess that meant to you, like, do a lot of cocaine. I'm not drunk, honey.
Look at me. I'm
The cocaine sobered me up.
painting the bathroom.
Yeah, let's go for a walk.
How drunk can I be?
It's 3 a.m. Get the kids. We're gonna go to Disneyland.
I'll go. Gas up the Audi.
Brian, you think I should try cocaine?
Should try anything. like
I Metamucil.
yeah, exactly. Right.
Take a proper dump.
Listen,
If that relaxes you. Yo. What?
listen, Kevin. His friends, I would assume, they look at you like you're a freaking star. Am I right, Brian?
Ryan has a certain ability to party like I've never seen before.
Thank you.
Like, I mean, there's a certain.
Waited 2 years to hear that.
There is a certain something because I couldn't do it.
Right.
I remember.
You used to do it, right, Kevin?
No, I remember in college we had this is how long ago I went to college. So we had a drink-a-thon to raise money for charity
Right.
in our college.
The charity Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
It wasn't a frat house, but we had like a separate dorm at St. Joe's in Philadelphia. We had it was like an old house that they ran out of dorms, so they bought these houses. So it was like a frat house, but it wasn't a frat house. So, but it was a dorm house. So we were raising money. I don't know what the fuck we were, but anyway, I bought a case of beer. I probably had like 7. And then I had some friends that came over, and I made them drink them to raise money for the kids,
Right.
And people are like, you're cheating. I go, I don't give a fuck. My numbers were bad,
Supposed to drink 24 beers?
No, you're supposed to drink like at least 12. I'm a fucking freshman in college. You're supposed to drink 12, But I couldn't drink. I at 6, I was like thrown up and puking and fucking fat girls, you know what I mean? So
right.
So I started passing off to my friends so my numbers wouldn't be embarrassing. But this guy, he's at a, I've never been good at it, but this guy I think is just at a different level. I'm not saying he's at Artie Lang level, but it's something. I mean, he's boxing that day. He's out. He's emceeing. He's doing blow.
You proud?
I don't know.
It's not a matter of being proud, but he does. How many people do blow on a Monday, except for like in the 80s? You know what I mean?
You're probably destined to rehab, right?
No. He doesn't need it.
What does destined to rehab even mean? Is English your second language? Destined to rehab.
Yo, Kevin, are you clean? Kevin, are you clean and sober presently, or you still got vices?
I drink a little bit. I'm supposed to drink from my heart. He's got my cholesterol level. I'm supposed to drink red wine.
He's got Miami vices. You ever seen him in his pink pastel sport coat?
We missed you when you were 7 minutes late.
Just drink. But
No, I don't drink. I drink like if I feel like I need a drink, like if my stomach's bad. Sometimes my body needs to fucking relax.
you're clean. You're clean and sober.
Yeah, I don't like drugs. Everyone smokes pot now. Last time I smoked pot, I thought I was going to overdose in Cincinnati. So I'm off the weed. And I watch guys like Joey Diaz. I'm like, I don't know how much joy to get that high all the time. I don't know, but you seem to really enjoy it.
Yeah, but I saw my therapist today, and she's like, look, you clearly, you're an addict, right? And I was like, oh, you're Jewish.
You said I'm a sex addict too, and you started trying to fuck her.
Yeah, right.
How often you see a therapist?
Once a week.
And it helps.
I don't like it at all. I go only under protest, and I spend half the time telling her that it's a scam. So,
The wife pushed you into it.
something like that.
Yeah. So you're pussy whipped.
Yeah, I'm pussy whipped, Barry. Yes.
Barry, he got home at 3 a.m. on a Monday after his wife told him to come home and don't be drunk.
Yeah.
After he did blow with a guy named Sonny.
Yeah. Well, Sonny. Be weird if it was us. So Garrett, no go.
I called the third number. A voicemail came up. I left a message, and I'll try to go back in 5 minutes, maybe.
Who are you trying to get?
Well, I don't want to say because it'd be a funny surprise.
Did you set it up with her? Did she know?
Yeah, I just talked to her like literally as I was. It's actually the reason why I'm 7 minutes late is because I was trying to set this up.
Ruth Gator Binsberg?
I'll try again.
All right. You can also text
her name, Ruth
Garrett,
Bader
maybe you
Ginsburg?
text her from my phone and say, "Hey, this is Garrett, the producer of the Yuckity Yuck Yuck show." And
Don't you know her from the Bronx?
thank you.
Is Ruth Bader a Jew? Ruth Bader?
Yeah.
Is she a Jew?
Well, Ruth Vader is the Dark Lord of the Sith.
Got you.
Ginsburg, right? Ginsburg. What's your first clue? The Gins or the Berg?
Yeah. She's an Oriental. It'd be Ginseng. Thank you, Oriental. So how was Arizona? Was it hot?
Well, if you were here 7 minutes earlier, we went all over.
If I was here 9 minutes earlier, I would have tried to bump you for anybody.
He would have got a fucking Glock and put it in his mouth.
Yeah, lock the door.
Have you been to Arizona?
Yeah, a bunch of times. Great
It was
strip
a
clubs.
nice
Spring
getaway.
training.
It was a nice getaway.
Yeah, did you get a lot of sun?
A little bit, and I got bumped. You ever been to the club Stand Up Live?
I only have strip clubs, and I don't
Stand
know.
Up Live is a comedy club.
Familiar? Why were you there?
Barry, it doesn't matter if the comedy club's nice or not. The nicer the club, usually the worse the audience is.
Worser.
Yeah, I said it on purpose.
understand.
The worse are the audience because they go there, they want a nice meal. Pretty comedy clubs are not nice
Good
for
point.
comedy.
Good point, Kevin. Good point.
More ferns equals less chuckles.
I mean, the nicer it is, the more the people get more fucking PC. They get more. They're really there for the chicken parmesan.
Big place, Kevin. About 500-600 people. It could seat. Big.
And how many did you see? How many?
Did they drape the room?
I got bumped out of there because of Theo Vaughn. You know who?
I know Theo. Sure, he's very.
Theo Vaughn.
Very funny.
He's on Rogan a lot. He's selling some tickets. I don't like his haircut.
He's got kind of a gay haircut like me a little bit.
No, he looks like a fucking ferret or something. He's got a real bad fucking. What do you call that when you have the thing?
mullet?
Yeah, he's got a real bad mullet.
He's from Louisiana.
Who gives a shit?
I'm just telling you. That's like that's all they've got down there.
So is Popeye's chicken.
I love that chicken from Popeyes.
But I think he's working I'm just a regular guy.
Chitlin
angle.
circuit.
No, he's just working like I'm a regular guy from the South.
Yeah.
You got Arizona fans here that I can say hi back to the people?
I don't know what.
OVO Cool Cat's in New Mexico, so he could probably drive over.
It's not too far. It's like 800 miles.
It's one
Arizona.
state is like a 900-mile drive.
It was nice.
Yeah, but you can
being-
go 100 miles an hour, so you can make up the time.
I was driving through the cross country, and I was with my buddy, and he found this restaurant. It was like the hottest. He likes spicy food. And it was like the spiciest food in what's the town in New Mexico? I'm thinking of the big one.
Albuquerque or
Yes.
Cruces?
Albuquerque.
Oh, he wasn't thinking of Las Cruces.
So
Gallup. I think Gallup is the second biggest town.
we're on like. Do you take a poll?
Pull up
I
the
went.
ass.
Oh, because of Gallup.
A poll. So we're driving and with my buddy and not really paying attention, and we're on this like big like I don't know roundabout kind of ramp thing, and there's like cones and everywhere, and all of a sudden like I realized like there's like more cones and more cones, and I stopped and I was like the thing just dropped off. Like I kept driving, it was driven right off the highway. So I just
Where were you going?
I was trying to like go to this restaurant. We were using the GPS, but like somehow we managed to get on like a construction site for like a new road, but it wasn't like clearly marked. So my buddy got out of the car and just walked in front of us and just was like making sure no other cars came to crash. It was really crazy. It was very stressful.
Now, I know both of you fly quite often because I don't, but someday it's going to change.
I flew Monday night.
Yo, I'm trying to talk about American Airlines right now.
Go ahead.
Is this a commercial? Is this a paid sponsor?
Yo, Kevin, let me tell you.
At DSI.
Let me tell you something, Kevin and Brian. I don't know the last time you've done American Airlines, but every flight attendant looked like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, they're all old and ugly now.
No, all the old airlines have old flight attendants because they can't make them quick because they're old. They use the fucking soda cart to balance themselves, to balance their fucking uneven
Fuck
hips.
American.
And they have like
Look, I don't care if your on-time service is good. I can't look at Mrs. Doubtfire for 4 or 5 hours.
First of all, it's not safe because if there's some ISIS on the plane, Mrs. Doubtfire can't do very much. No. You know what I mean? So I was on a plane one time with 2 black flight attendants. I was like, this is perfect because black guys can fucking throw down.
they were probably gay though.
Doesn't matter. They can still throw down.
Sorry to interrupt, but the Eagle has landed.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Who do we have on the line?
Hey, Brian.
What's your name, please, ma'am, for the caller number 4?
Sasha.
Sascha Knopf.
Yes.
Hi, thank you very much for doing this.
It's like 10 years
How do
old.
we know it's her?
I don't know what we're doing, but
Tell us your social security number and your mother's maiden name, and we'll.
How do you wait? How do you know Brian? How do you know Brian?
from what I remember, I know Brian from a million years ago. We used to hang out in New York City.
Nice.
You dated him?
Yeah. Did we date? No.
We dated. Oh my God, so embarrassing.
She said you
I
didn't
don't know
date.
what constitutes a date, Brian.
Well, we would have dinner together occasionally, and then fuck.
We were friends.
She sounds like she's 12 years old.
No.
What the fuck you
Okay,
doing?
let her talk. Let her talk.
let her
I have a
talk.
really young voice. We were good friends, and we had a lot of fun.
So let me just get in there for 1 second. So Sasha, I called her before this because I tell this story about when you and I were not dating but hanging out or whatever you want to call it. I thought we were dating. I need a minute, Garrett.
You did
Put her on
not
hold.
think we were dating.
No, we're talking like 94.
Yeah, nobody dated in '94. They were just people were just hooking up.
Right, exactly. Before your internet.
She denied it. She said she didn't fuck her.
Yeah, because it's embarrassing. Now he's come on, man. Look at him.
Good point.
But no, so I tell this story, Sasha, about
Okay.
when we were at Cafe Tabac and we were with George Wayne. And would you pull up a picture of George Wayne, please, Garrett, just so that
Well, am I
Barry...
going to be able to see this picture? Because
you can do it at home. I mean, I don't know if you have a Compound Media subscription. How do you feel about the blacks?
I do not. I think I'm going to have to get a complimentary Compound Media subscription.
Yeah, look at that.
I'll give you my password. It ends with 69.
Told you you're going to owe me.
Listen, is this John Wayne's son, George Wayne?
Yeah, let me tell you, Pilgrim. I like
Sasha,
it.
how old are you?
Like black cock.
Yeah, she's in her 40s.
I mean, we don't talk
She
about
speaks
that.
English.
Shut up! Listen, Sasha,
ahead.
do you have a family now?
No.
You never got married and settled down?
No. Just
Oh,
a
Brian.
wild child.
So Brian got a...
Once you go blind, once you go white, nothing's ever right. No, so Sasha...
That's Sasha?
You let this
Guess I can't
little rascal get away from you?
Right. Like a chubby alfalfa. It's funny, if I ever...
He let me get away, I think.
Yeah, I am...
You never dated, according to you, according to your
Well, we never
testimony.
did, but I'm saying, like, he didn't pursue the dating.
Well, I was at I've been to your parents' house. We used to go to Melinda's house
Been to
out in
my
Oyster Bay. And then
Right. I
you,
don't
if
remember.
you really want to get into this, you left. You stopped hanging out with me because you said I was a bad influence, and then you started hanging out with
Wow.
You started hanging out with Abel Ferrara.
This is a lot worse, huh?
Yeah, he's like that's like I remember. I mean, I don't know if I even told you this or not, but I met Abel at a screening for something a couple of years ago. For those of you who don't know, we have an audience here. Hello, Tom, and Abel Ferrara is a filmmaker, and he's made like King of New York
Yeah.
and blah blah blah.
I like his brother Kane.
Yeah, he's good. Right. Don't give him vegetables. Anyway, so Abel goes, I said, I went up to the bar and I said, hey, Abe, I said, you and I have something in common. And he goes,
We both have AIDS.
right. I know. He goes, what's,
Oh, God forbid.
he goes,
But-
what's that? No, we're fine. He goes, what do you mean? What's that? And I said, I used to hang, and I don't think I ever used the word date. I said, I used to hang out with Sasha Knopf. And he goes, oh, yeah, Sasha. She was a party. And I was like, oh, boy. So I'm really glad I went before Abel Ferrara. Let me just put that out there right
I
now.
never
Like,
hooked up with Abel Ferrara, Brian.
you never hooked up with Abel Ferrara?
No.
All right. Okay. Well, anyway, so I would tell this story. Well, he is gorgeous. I don't see why you let that
No,
one get...
we just, you know.
You just hung out with him too?
Well, then hang out with him.
How many guys have you hung out
we
with?
did some things that we don't talk about.
Sasha, how many guys have you hung out with over the years?
That wasn't a hanging out. We used to,
It's like a party buddy.
Did things like, that weren't sexual.
Yeah. She means like they used to like. Sasha was like a party girl a little bit in the early 90s.
Yes, I went through a phase, definitely,
Went
for
through
a
a phase.
while. And
Yeah.
Well, if she fucked you, she fucked a lot of guys.
What was it, Sasha? I'm
What?
sorry. Go ahead.
I said if you fucked Brian, you fucked a lot of guys because he's not near the.
No. Come on, be nice. Honestly, Sasha.
I don't even know it's her.
It is her. What do you want to do? Fucking.
Oh my God, I'm still gonna hang up.
No, don't hang up, Sasha. So, Sasha, all right.
Okay.
Okay, here's what it is.
Okay.
No, Sasha is, without question, other than my wife, of course, is the most beautiful girl that I've ever seen in my life. And I will always carry a torch for her my whole life. It's just what it is. It's fine. I mean, I sometimes fantasize about my wife getting hit by a bus and me showing up in Los Feliz with a knapsack full of DVDs I'm going to sell on the street corner.
His wife is on line 3, I think.
Okay. So, but the reason why I asked you to call in is because
Met your wife.
she's great. You came to the
she's
laugh.
at your house.
She's great. No, she's totally hot. But you're in a class under your own. So
Thank you.
well, you're absolutely welcome. But also Sasha's not. She's like a really good girl. Like I don't want to get into your private life, but like you don't even really have sex with anybody.
Well, it's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's,
Why?
I'm a reformed party girl.
yeah, you really are. It's
You a born again virgin?
no, I mean,
I am a born again virgin, actually.
at this point, it's probably grown back.
I mean, not by choice. It just sort of happened.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you have that one bald guy that I see you occasionally hang out with, who's clearly in love with you, but that's never going to happen.
Not a sexual thing.
Not well for you. It's not.
Maybe maybe she's got some things. Maybe she's
she's
transitioning into lesbianism.
I don't think so. I just think
Lesbianism, no.
I don't think that.
If she's
No,
hot,
really.
I mean, what is she not having sex if she's hot?
It's not because it's an. I don't know.
Because no one meets her standards.
Sasha to me is like a unicorn. It's like you only see her like at midnight when the light is shining in a valley, and then she's underneath, and you gotta like Chariots of Fire, when he
Right, and they were running on the beach, right?
You just have to. There have been a bunch of times, and again, this is a long time ago, and I'm not trying to speak out of school, where I would just get like a random call from Sasha because we clearly weren't dating. Even though I wrote on my Trapper Keeper, I would write Mr. Knopf, Mr. Knopf, Mr. Knopf, because I would take her name.
So you're taking my last name. That's good.
I would take your name, and I would also I would get recircumcised. I would also convert and everything.
You think she would like me?
No, not at all. No one likes you.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, but anyway, so Sasha, the reason why I asked you to call in, and again, thank you for calling in.
You're welcome.
There's been a fair amount of talk about like that.
I heard.
Yeah.
That from
So
yeah.
So like with regards to my penis.
Mm-hmm.
You want to? Can I just give you the floor?
What do you want? What do you want to know?
What do you
Listen. Let me ask.
God.
Is it?
I'm like blushing already. It's like really funny.
Okay, I know.
Okay, go ahead.
What do
Is
you?
it? He's bigger than average? You would say?
Yes.
Yes.
And in a scale of 1 to 10, 5 being average.
I mean, okay, let me just say one thing. I'm going to say one thing, and then I don't remember much about like our rendezvous, and I mean we had fun. I remember having fun and hanging out, and like some things happened. But I do remember, I do remember that thing between his legs was very unforgettable.
Thank you. That's it, everybody. We're done. Mic drop, Sasha. Okay.
Like
Okay,
turtle.
you're welcome. Goodbye.
I love you, honey.
Turtle comes
Dinner
to
with me next time I'm in LA. Okay.
Yeah, well, okay.
All right.
Bye.
I'll call you. We'll get a proper catch up next week. You're the best. I love you. Thank you.
She said
I
turtle.
swear to God, I would throw it all away for that girl. I really would. It's weird to say that out loud, but my God. Anyway,
She said it was not forgettable.
Yeah, she said it was unforgettable. I
She
believe.
mentioned turtle before she hung up.
So anyway, now it's out there. I mean, we can put it to rest. I don't have to Although if Karen,
Well, it's not like we could. It's right in your pants. We can see it.
all right. Well, I'm just saying. Okay, good. Did you did the fight? Did you watch the fight, by the way, on the show?
No, let's go to a call about Brian's penis.
Okay.
Go ahead, caller.
I know they hate this calls. They hate this shit too. What do you got? No?
Kev, hey, how are you, Kev?
Hey, who's this?
Hey, it's Eye in the Sky.
Eye in the Sky. What's going on? So
Nope.
what's your take? Is it Brian's penis is unforgettable?
I'll start by saying we all love Brian.
Thank
I thought
you.
he won that fight. He was a champion the whole night through.
Thank you.
But at the end,
There's a butt.
when he took everything off,
Oh,
my idea of what Brian's been saying is really not true.
I couldn't agree more. All I can say, listen,
You took everything off at the end of the night?
No, at the end of the boxing match.
oh my.
Right. At the end of the boxing match, I
was right here.
Yeah.
But I didn't see.
Yeah.
I didn't look. I didn't see.
I gave a nice.
Well, all of
ahead.
us sitting over in the stands, we all saw it. Yeah.
I know.
There wasn't much to see.
Not much to say. I couldn't agree more. I'm a grower, not a shower. I don't know what to say.
A for pay.
I mean, I'm gay for pay. I have a new promo code. Thank you.
Why don't you have that as one of your T-shirts? I'm a grower, not a shower.
Trademarked.
Is it?
I don't want to. I want shirts you can wear to Disney
hacky?
World. Yeah, but no, Eye in the Sky, you're totally right. But all I can say is, like, I was wearing those little fucking weird gay booty short things, and it was
Plus, when you're fighting, I think your dick gets littler because it's
weird if I got fully erect fighting Gina. Just like,
no, I think when you're fighting, like when you're in combat, your dick gets littler because it basically has a self-preservation.
I didn't want to get speared
mechanism.
by a trident.
I think it hibernates in your pants, is what you're saying, right?
I just mean, like, it was not perfect conditions to show my dick. But and again, I mean, we can sort of put this whole thing to bed. Hopefully now. I mean, I feel like that was
Put it to bed, if you know what I'm saying.
yeah, right in between the sheets. Yeah. Anyway, but you're right. It was.
So what did you see? I remember when he did it. I was looking at the reaction of fucking Gino and Kumia. So I didn't
Saw nothing. He said.
I didn't see it.
Saw nothing.
We saw balls. We saw a lot of balls.
Yeah, no head.
So he's got balls,
I got balls.
but not much other than that.
Whoa.
That's right. He's totally right. But I mean, again, you could make the argument that someone who has a larger than average cock is comfortable showing it to anybody whenever because I know what it can turn into.
Yeah,
But again,
I
I don't want this to turn into the Brian
How
McCarthy
about
penis show.
how about if we get one of those hand job ladies and she comes over and
okay.
fluffs you up, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Liz in a couple of days. Nice. Go down the cellar, lay on a table.
No, but there isn't a hand job place right across the street. Of course,
Across shoe repair place.
Of course.
I get my wingtips waxed.
And then you get your dick waxed.
Exactly right. Maybe a prostate massage.
No, but maybe they can come over and then give you like a massage.
They don't make house calls.
Yeah, they do.
I just had an ex-girlfriend call in and say that I had a larger than average cock and she was in Playboy. So I don't know what more I can possibly do.
First of all, it's just her saying it. I believe you, but it's just her saying it.
I know everyone's gonna.
I could get somebody to call in and say my dick is gigantic.
Hello, my name is
Pamela Martinez.
I am Pamela Anderson. That Kevin Brennan's got quite a pecker.
Well, I mean, it is. Why she live in? Where she live?
Los Angeles.
Oh, I thought she lived in Arizona or New Mexico.
Have you ever have a famous woman?
No, just Sarah Silverman.
Right. No, woman.
Everybody's had Sarah, right?
It's great. Honestly, next time, just like a box. It's like a moving box. Sarah, Sasha's,
Brian.
Yo.
So one thing I got to say is, thanks for that because I did feel a lot better about myself after seeing that.
You're welcome.
His drive to Poughkeepsie was much easier.
Yeah, right. He's like, I've got a friend in New York City.
I'm gigantic. Us country woodsmen have huge cocks compared to these city slickers.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Sasha was in a movie called Blackmail.
It was porn.
ACK.
You ever do any like a Showtime like a
She's
softcore
softcore. Do you want to
porn?
see it?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Garrett,
Yeah.
would you please pull up Sascha Knopf?
I'm ahead of you, Brian.
Okay, sorry. I don't know.
I'm just letting you know.
No.
It's just a nude picture, but
Hold on.
Those titties ain't retarded.
Oh, wait a second. I gotta see
Does
this.
she move or
There should be a video clip.
Is it a still?
yeah, it's just a picture. I can pull up the video in a second.
Yeah, the guy that was in Cheers that played like the British guy that like took over Cheers. He's in the movie. There's a scene with her in a bathtub and a scene with
Which
her.
guy?
Robin Colcord?
Yeah, that one. Exactly right.
He did softcore porn after Cheers.
Softcore porn. It's a movie about this black.
She's an actress. She's a working actress.
She was in What's the Worst That Could Happen with Danny DeVito.
That's fucking you, of course, the answer to that question.
What's the second worst thing?
So is she still working?
Yeah, Yeah, she's
Why? She's just in L.A. not fucking people. The problem with L.A. women is they after a while they don't want to fuck. They'll fuck people for their career, and then after a while they stop fucking because they want to do yoga and everything else is dirty and unpleasant and relationships and all that shit. So you just end up going like, well, he takes me to dinner. The bald guy you were talking about, whoever that is.
Why, Brian? Why don't you
Is that a
think?
comedian? That's Lou Schneider.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Why don't you think I'm her type, Brian? Academy Award on that, right?
That's like Cinemax. That's Cinemax porn.
I don't know. It's just some movie.
Clito.
I don't think it's like Red Shoe Diaries or anything, but I mean, it's kind of. And she was in Playboy, and she was in Shallow Hal. She's
Shallow
got
Hal. That's one of my favorites.
a lot of works.
Yo, looks like she went to the Academy of Arts and stuff.
Yeah, she's
Robert Williams. She studied very.
She's a New York University trained actor, and
Yeah, sure.
she's living in a fucking basement in Elizabeth or wherever the hell you live. I mean, like,
They taught her how to put a towel on and off. Yeah.
oh god, yeah.
I love my guests don't get along. Go ahead, caller.
What do you got?
It's all love with Brian.
Yep.
AKA.
No, real tits will take you. Take you pretty far in Hollywood.
Yeah,
Those real tits?
Yes, gorgeous girl.
Yeah.
Real titties. Is she still listening?
I don't think so.
Sasha, call me.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead, caller.
Dave.
Dave?
What a come down voice.
Dave's not here, man.
OVO.
Hello, OVO Cool Cat here.
There he is. New Mexico's finest.
There I am. Hey, about Brian's dick, I don't know. I feel like this might be saying that because he's nice, like just one of those girls that, like, every guy she fucks, they have a big dick,
And she feels bad for him because she knows he's going blind. Doesn't she have like a blind thing issue?
I'll be honest with you. I have not spoken to Sasha. I've spoken to her twice in the past 3 years.
But I saw on Twitter something that she was like, "Oh my God, you I didn't know you had your thing."
Yeah, but it's a new thing. I was with this.
I know, but she was all feeling bad. Was that on Facebook or Twitter or whatever? Twitter. So she was feeling bad. So maybe she just wants to lift
maybe
your
you're right.
spirits.
Maybe I have a 2-inch dick. Maybe you're absolutely right. I am so tired of talking about my cock. Forget it. I thought it'd be fun to have this. All right.
It was fun. It's a good gag where you can talk to Barry about Arizona.
Where do you go up?
Yo, Kevin.
Hey, Brian.
Yo, go ahead, Ovio.
Go ahead, olive oil.
Oh, no, I was just... it's fucking... It's Billy Gibbs. Man, he's on your show as often as Mark Norman is on Jim and Sam.
I know. Top quality.
Both.
Yeah.
I don't know who's got more going on. Oh, wait, I do.
Brian, do you ever stalk Sascha Knopf's social media and look at every guy and it's just like, oh man, I hope that guy she's with is her brother or her cousin or something and not her boyfriend?
No, but I do. I have jerked off to her, various photographs.
What's the weirdest thing she ever did to you sexually?
She
Fucking
would.
dick.
Yeah, right.
She would blow you?
She would blow me in public places, which was fun. Like we'd be at a restaurant or something, and she'd be like, "Let me suck your dick in the bathroom."
And she don't remember
that horrible
She don't remember you guys dating.
We were doing.
But she doesn't think you dated because you were never she never referred to you as her boyfriend.
I thought we were. I don't know. I was head over heels for this girl. I was like, I'm going somewhere with this Jewish girl from Long Island. We're doing it.
Oh, she's Jewish?
Power couple. Yeah, exactly. Right.
Would you cheat with her?
With my wife? No, and I wouldn't. How dare you, Barry? No. I couldn't. I can't live with the. I can't live with the guilt. Trust me. I've now that
wait, if she came here and she wanted to fuck you wouldn't fuck her?
No.
Yes, you would.
Dude, I would be so convulsed with shame and anxiety.
So?
No, it's hard to live with. Like, I just.
What do you mean hard? So you already know?
I don't know. No.
Then how you know it's hard to live with?
So what are you, Columbo? I'm trying to body. You said it's not hard to live with, sir. So you're implying in the past you may have done that, defied your vows, so you made of intimacy with your wife.
It's impossible to live with.
I'm sorry. I just it's
like PTSD. How it's very hard to live with.
One part of that I sense that I got a problem. I'm sorry. I know you're busy, but you had mentioned.
Hey, Kevin.
You went to? Didn't you go to pre-K with Peter Falk?
He taught pre-K.
Is that what he was doing? He was doing Peter Falk?
I'm doing Bill Cosby. Hey, I like to put little pills in the student cappuccino, and all of a sudden they fall asleep, and I fuck them in the ass.
You got acting chops, Brian. I'm impressed.
Thanks.
He's no Sasha Knopf.
No, I'm no Sasha Knopf. Did you watch the fight, Ovio?
Oh, I definitely did. Yeah. Oh my God, I saw enough of your butt crack that day. That was a little bit too much.
Speaking of jerking off,
looks like it needs to be sanitized.
Yeah, Yeah, well, I bought
Your
those.
wife said when you came home.
What, that night at 4?
Yeah.
She wasn't up. She just made up the guest room, and I just went in and slept. And then the next morning, it was like 11 o'clock, and She was like, I'm really angry with you. And I was like, I'd be angry with me too. So,
Well, let's go have some brunch.
yeah, exactly. I'm like,
Is there
go
going
have
to be a
some-
rematch?
no. Although, let me say,
Well, Schultz wants to fight me now.
are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God. You would, I
Yeah,
literally,
that's what I was going to talk to you about.
I think if you punched Bill Schultz, he'd like explode like in dust.
Exactly. Like a fine
Kevin.
piece of china. What?
One, I'm telling you right now.
Freaking Bill Schwartz was saying that he will. I don't know if he was drunk and coked up yesterday, but he was saying that he
I do.
that he would fund the ring, that he would get the ring, and he would get the ref for the fight. So,
No, you know
I
what?
don't know
No,
how
he
that-
said he said he was going to get a thing in Brooklyn. He was going to get he has like he knows somebody who runs a boxing thing in Brooklyn or whatever.
Becky Gason's.
I don't.
Gleason's downtown Brooklyn, probably.
Was he talking about today, Garrett? On the show?
Nope, not a second.
Yeah, so I think he was a
forgot
little.
about it.
I think he was drunk yesterday, and I think he felt left out.
Why didn't he didn't even
I don't
show
know
up?
how.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't show up. I think he feels left out. And then I guess on Monday's show or Tuesday's show. What's today? Yeah, Wednesday. Tuesday show. He was talking about how I didn't fight. Like I'm not a fighter. Like I got small wrists or whatever. So somebody said it. So I tweeted about I go, you limp wrist motherfucker, So then he was like, let's fight. And, but I got a broken elbow. I didn't want to say that on fucking Twitter. Like, I can't fight. My doctor hasn't cleared me to fight. I have a broken elbow. But I do have a broken elbow. So I'll fight him. I could, first of all, he said, well, how much does he weigh? 100 pounds?
I don't think so.
I mean, I would say he's not much of a man, but he's not much of anything. You know what I mean? He's just
Fella.
He's a little fella, and he gets smaller every time I see him.
Shrinking.
He's drinking himself to death. I thought he won, but they made it a tie.
They made it a tie.
Because Anthony's like a good parent, so he makes everybody got a trophy.
You had the fight on the stage at West Side Comedy Club?
No. I hosted that.
Jesus Christ, Barry. Keep up with the fucking...
Where was the fight at?
In the fucking hallway. Where were you, in Arizona?
Exactly. In this hallway?
Well, in the outside of the door. Yeah, this hallway, right here.
Near the bathroom.
Yeah, near the bathroom. It's like the
Spared no expense, I see. Okay.
Well,
Well, we couldn't do it here because they were going to break the equipment.
yeah. It got a little. It was, but the first punch that I hit Gina with, the big inflatable part kind of came back, so my actual fist was exposed, and I punched him really hard in the face, and he went ow, and I said, oh my gosh, I'm really sorry. I didn't want to hit the guy really. I mean, I don't like him, but
You have some boxing skills, huh?
no, not at all. But I have long arms, and I'm actually pretty strong.
Yeah, he's strong like bull.
Strong like both.
No, I think he's got a strong foundation. That's why he can party so much, and that's why you wouldn't want to get him mad at you because I think he would have like retard strength.
Yeah. I go like windmill.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, where are you guys from over there? What's going on?
It's Andrea
From
from the
Seattle.
Navy, and my cousins are from Seattle.
Oh yeah, you guys are in town.
These are your cousins?
Well,
Yeah,
hello.
cousin Kathy, husband Dave.
Who's your neighbor, Fraser? We're having fun.
How about that Space Needle?
Tell you
It's real?
what.
Is it real or fake? Oh, I didn't even see your shirt. It's got it right on his shirt. Is you wear that in case you get too fucked up, you forget where you're from?
I'll take Artie Lang's favorite attraction for $100, Alex.
Space Needle, I got it.
Worth going to in Seattle.
Huh?
That's it. This is the only thing that's
No,
worth
Seattle
seeing in
sucks.
Seattle.
I've been there. I was there 20 years ago. I wasn't impressed.
They throw a fish at you in that market.
No, but you just walk around and it's always fucking cloudy and shit, and it's good for if you want to write a poem or whatever. If you want to,
flannels, man.
yeah.
This.
But I wasn't impressed. But I'm sure now it's like super overcrowded, right?
Oh, it's great. It's overcrowded. There's homeless everywhere. It's
Because of it, yeah. And they're all
dirtier than
junkies. Why
Manhattan.
don't they work with all the jobs there? I don't understand why they don't like to work.
They're not coders.
They give them too much money to not work.
Is it like Santa Monica where is it Santa Monica you have to treat them like they're sacred? Because in Santa Monica, no, it's Santa Monica you can't sneer. It's illegal to sneer at a homeless guy.
Really?
Cows in India.
Yeah, exactly like that. And they give them like 3 meals a day in Santa
And they're
Monica.
Not called, they don't want to be called homeless. They want to be called campers.
Full-time camping.
They're full-time campers.
Wow. Okay. I got a sleeping bag. I don't know. I got nothing. I was trying to
Oh,
make
you leaned into the mic. I thought you had some gold.
I had I know, me too. I thought I had like kerosene. I was like, it must be quite a kerosene.
To see?
Yeah, like a lamp
Oh,
kerosene.
Kara, must be. Yeah, I got it.
Ryan has a
scene.
cute laugh. Very geisha.
He's adorable. So, but they're on drugs. Why are they homeless?
Mostly on drugs.
And heroin out of respect for Kurt Cobain, or all kinds of.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they're just really big
Opiates.
fans.
and Soundgarden and everything.
Right.
It's fucked up because all you guys got out there is coffee and jobs, right? There's like 1 million jobs,
There
right?
are all kinds of jobs.
Amazon, Google.
Yeah, they're all there. Microsoft, but it's very expensive to live there.
Getting there. It's catching up with
Where
San
do you guys
Francisco.
live? In the woods?
Sorta.
Yeah.
North. Yeah, we're out of the
We
city.
live in town, but
In what town?
in Everett, kind of by the Boeing plant.
Oh, Everett. Yeah, I've heard of that. Isn't somebody from there famous? Everett
I don't know.
is.
Probably.
Guy goes, I don't know.
Yeah.
Next time, just say Bill Gates.
Yeah.
No, Bill Gates
key-
is from Bellevue. He's
It's
from the
yes,
other side.
yes,
He's from the
and.
other side.
Yes,
Yes,
and.
and. Right. You go, yeah, William Everett Smith.
Oh, I thought one of the guys from Nirvana was from Everett.
Garrett is on top of it already.
Who's from Everett?
It's saying Jason Woud, a 16-year-old Instagram star.
That's who I was thinking.
Kenny Loggins.
Kenny Loggins.
Glenn Beck.
Glenn Beck.
Glenn Beck. He's from Everett.
Yeah. Randy Couture, an MMA fighter.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'll kick his fucking ass.
Yo, Garrett, get Kenny Loggins' Forever video. That's a great song, yo.
And the only other person I know is Dennis Erickson, the football coach.
Okay.
Oh, he's from there? Get Kenny Loggins on the phone.
I think he lives with Sasha. She's like, buy some more toilet paper.
Kenny Loggins like, Brian does have a big dick.
I'm like, do you believe me now? Father, watch me dance.
How do you like New York?
Awesome. It's great.
People say that, but it's better than Seattle because Seattle, you walk. When I walked around, there was like nobody. It's just not. I'm sure it's more crowded now, but you don't get a sense like it's a big city. You know, whatever. At least when you're in New York, Barry rubs his eyes like a little boy. He's like. At least in New York, you get a sense that it's a big city because there's like a lot of people rushing to
There's
go
a
to the
lot.
fucking train station.
It's crazy. I'm
Especially
glad that
here,
I
you
don't
almost
live
get
here.
knocked over by these you-know-whats trying to get to the train.
And you
Methadone
have-
clinic.
And you have transportation. We just have cars.
Yeah, that's
And
what's fucked up.
Traffic sucks in Seattle.
So you can't
Stuff.
build any. There's no light rail or anything.
They're trying, but it's billions and billions of dollars.
Well, just ask Bill Gates. He's got it right in his fucking
He's
savings
not passing
account.
it out to us.
Huh?
He's not passing it out to us. Right now, we're paying for the train. It'll be done in 2043.
God
Yeah,
damn.
you'll be dead. You'll both be dead
That's the
2
thing.
times
It's
over.
like, I won't be commuting on that thing. I'll just pay for it for the rest of my life.
But do they have? Do you have kind of earthquakes you got to deal with right up there?
A couple. It's not bad.
We're not California.
Not
No,
yet.
but
They
I tell
say
you,
that
and
the big
that's-
one's coming.
On the West Coast, you still got to. You don't have to deal with it. The San Andreas Fault. Didn't you go to high school with the San Andreas Fault, Barry?
But it wasn't his
Mr. Andreas, yeah, I went to school with Mr.
So whatever. I don't know. People go Seattle. Whenever they do the football game up there, they go, "Oh, it's a beautiful, great Northwest." They always brag about it, but I'm like, I was up there. I wasn't that impressed. But maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. I like a big fucking city with trains. I like a train.
You love train. You love a choo-choo.
No, I do love train. I don't like to fucking drive. I don't want to have to drive and have to worry about some guy fucking rear-ending me, right, Barry?
Exactly.
Barry loves
Without
the car.
Vaseline.
Go out of the box. Look at that. Minute 44. Yeah, no, my wife's at a job interview today, and the job
He's already going back to work.
Well, she got headhunted, so she's going to go explore the opportunity.
Sascha Knopf ever headhunt you?
Yeah, in the bathroom, licking balls in my tiny cock. Can you imagine?
Got a very cute laugh,
Go
bro.
ahead, call. He's adorable.
Yeah.
Poke his stomach. He's like the Pillsbury fat boy.
That's not bread. Nothing.
I just think it's great that you do blow on a Monday after your wife told you to not get drunk. You're like, I'm not drunk. I'm high on cocaine. My wife would fucking have my dick and balls.
I was just kidding about the
You get
cocaine.
a lot of nosebleeds?
No, only when I'm seeing the Knicks. I can't afford floor seats.
Oh,
Thanks. What do you got
that's
to
a bit of a.
stretch?
Go ahead, caller. I want Bruce to call in and talk about his night. I should have had him call in.
I think he blacked out most of the night.
No, he said he didn't know how he got home. I already said you're a bad influence on Bruce, and now he doesn't know how he got home on a Monday. And and his phone didn't work, so his wife was probably like panicking.
I talked.
She didn't know. She didn't know where he was when he doesn't come home.
He's not married to like his Japanese wife. She's just like,
You don't know. No, I think he was because my wife saw him, and Bruce was telling my wife all this shit, and she goes, "Well, what did your wife say?" And he didn't answer the question. So.
most honorable husband, take all night out. Confucius say, shut up my mouth.
Your wife
He
is.
would never say that.
Well, he said to me, I was on the phone.
Stinky.
I was on the phone with him today, and he goes, "Yeah," and he goes, "Yeah, I told my wife not to worry about me," and then I slapped her across her face. And I said, "What?"
No, he didn't.
He did.
Oh my God, you're a terrible influence. He never talked like that before. Bruce is like this most
to the
mild mannered guy.
Is that Bruce website?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He needs your number. You guys need to like talk.
He wants to. He said get his number from you.
Okay, he's got.
Not from Brian. Brian,
Yeah,
what?
Kevin.
He said
I live in his. He lives in my building.
He said either one of you. Is your wife Asian?
No, she's not.
Okay.
Well, she's amazing.
Go ahead, caller.
Pun king, yo. Pun king.
Drew.
Hey, Brennan, fuck that Kenny Loggins, and I'm calling in. I got to ask, we waited for that phone call that Garrett made like it was fucking occasional Cortex or Hillary Clinton or somebody. Who gives a fuck about her and what she talked about Brian's dick?
All right.
You fucking kidding me?
All right. Well,
fucking waste of time that was.
it was a minute and a half or 2 minutes. I'm sorry. Whatever.
This is the governor.
Come on.
Yeah,
Brian, you acted like that was the fucking, the biggest star was going to call in. And who gives a shit, man?
Sorry, she's not Deborah Messing. I mean, good Lord, sir.
What?
I am as God.
What, Deborah Messing. You fucked her
Is she going to call in next week and say she didn't fuck you too?
No, I don't know if Deborah Messing.
It is kind of a weird call, but she goes, she didn't date, but you have a gigantic cock. It's a bit of a mix.
I don't know what else to tell
kind of
you.
a mixed
I can only
message.
Put it out there. I don't know. It's all.
If I had a girl and I would say call in, and then she's like, we didn't date, I'd be like, we lived together for 7 years. You know what I mean? Like you didn't have that intense a relationship, but if you want somebody to verify the length of your cock, you don't want to say we never dated.
Well,
all she had to do was say we dated for a little while.
If I could show you the mountains of cocaine I was plowing through in 1994, and just
and she was with you, and she was partying with you.
We were like not club kids, but dude, we would go out on a Saturday night. She'd wear this like leather bodice.
Last time I heard somebody say club kid was Greg Giraldo, and he's dead now. So be careful.
Listen,
Did you bring her to the Big O?
Yeah, it sounds like you still are climbing through those mountains of cocaine too, by the way. What are you're in your fucking 50s, man. You want an instant heart attack? Keep doing that bullshit on a Monday night.
I love my Chicago intervention. Hey, listen to me. I got some deep dish pizza for you. You
You had a cardiogram recently?
Yeah, I had an EKG a little. Listen, by the way,
64.
Maybe I'm joking about doing the cocaine on Monday, but if I wasn't joking about doing cocaine on Monday, I barely did any on Monday. No, so, like,
he didn't do as much as he does on a weekend.
Chicago too, by the way. That's hilarious.
What's that, Drew?
How the fuck did he know I was from Chicago originally too, by the way?
Listen to that accent. My God.
That accent.
You picked it up from the accent?
Congratulations on your African-American lesbian mayor. Good for you. Very progressive.
How'd you know about that?
Oh, yeah, great. That's why I don't live there anymore.
Where'd you move out of? Are you the guy that said, some guy had a great line Monday night. He says, you got to come to Northeast Indiana. It's the Afghanistan of America.
Oof.
No, he's talking about the strip clubs, right?
Yeah, so it's strip clubs, yeah.
I like Gary in there. I like Northwest Indiana. It's disgusting.
I'm the guy who called in when Karen Feehan was on there and fucking bashed her and she cried and ran off the show.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of that.
Yeah. What'd you call her?
I called her Putzwan.
I tried with Barry. Try to get him off the show.
Well, I called before when Barry was on there. Before he learned his lesson. He wears a baggier shirt now. I called Garrett before when he was wearing a tight shirt. You could see that gun moving around every time he'd laugh. But now I see, look at him, he's pulling on it now.
Yeah, just so Barry knows, that's a belly and a cunt, right? Like a gut and a cunt.
Yeah, belly and a cunt.
Yeah.
I like how Barry wears a white shirt. He's got a nice fucking some stain on the top of his shirt. That's how you try not to wear white in New York, because it gets dirty real easy.
Lay off the brisket, Rabbi.
You lean up against somebody or something, and all of a sudden you're dirty too.
Exactly.
All right, thanks for the call, Chicago. Deep dish all the way. Deep dish is the way to go.
Oprah Winfrey.
I like the deep dish pizza over the New York slice.
No way.
Yeah, way.
Listen, I'll
fucking throw down. Where are those gloves at?
Call Bill Schwartz up. We're having a pizza fight.
Go ahead, caller.
You're on the air, caller.
Dave.
Hey.
Hi, Dave.
Yo.
Yo.
Hey, Barry, Brian. I mean, what's the vibe going on around there after the fight?
I think it's. I mean, honestly, like there was no real beef with Gina anyway, and I think
Yeah, it was good you guys kind of punch it out because now you're kind of over it, right?
whatever.
You call him Gina or Gino?
Gina, I don't.
Gina is disrespect.
I don't speak greaseball.
Gina, gotcha.
So, but no, we're good. And then we did the West Side show. It was a really fun show. I thought. Like,
Yeah, Brian actually did okay because he wasn't. He started out good, and then he told a story between every comic,
Right.
And the stories got progressively less interesting.
yes, that's about right.
But it was actually kind of broke up the comedy.
Yeah.
It was like having a fucking piece of saltine.
Yeah.
In between the.
Like the lemon sorbet.
Yeah, so he would like break he would just kind of calm the room for a second by telling one of his, but they're all like about coke and finding coke in a guy's cowboy boot or like anally doing something.
Yeah, that sounds about
Like a
right.
one-trick pony, right?
Yeah,
He's got two tricks. He gets drunk and then he does blow.
Yeah, and I have a tiny dick.
Turtle.
What size cock do you have, Barry? And by the way, is your pubic hair gray? Or is it just?
Okay, that's it. We're almost out of time.
Oh, really? All right. Well, thank you.
Did
Everything's
he hang
good.
up, Dave?
Dave's gone.
What was he talking about?
He said
about the fight
in the room.
Yeah.
It's all
So,
good.
yeah, I think Bill Schultz wants to fight me just so he can be like, "Hey, I work there too."
Don't take me.
Hey, don't fire me. I work there too.
He's training.
What's your issue with Gina?
I don't really
He's
have
a loudmouth drunk.
He's a loudmouth
That's. I mean, that's a fact. There's no debating that.
Right.
So, I mean, a lot of drunks are insufferable, and he's one of them.
He really.
Gina needs some therapy, I think.
Well, it's not.
No, he's too late for that. You can't
Never
fix
too
that.
Late. Never too late.
Yeah, you in therapy?
I've been in and out of therapy. That's why I got my shit together.
So you took a plane to Arizona for $300? There's no business like show business. No
But you
business.
can
I
eat his
know.
mozzarella stick.
You're like, I won't do it for $300. He goes, well, then we'll get somebody else. We'll get a fucking Mexican at Home Depot.
We'll see what
I mean,
Kevin
it's
pays
fucking-
me if we go on the road. We'll see. We'll compare.
I'll pay you as little as I can pay you.
So the guy goes into the store,
I
right?
want to go to Chicago, Kevin, man.
He needs
Yeah, I was supposed to go to Chicago too. Fucking talk to Louis C.K. I'll give you his
to
number.
buy a lawnmower.
I'll give you Bruce's number and Louis C.K.'s number.
Guy says, I don't have no more lawnmowers.
Oh, we got a Mexican joke?
I sold all the lawnmowers. So the guy goes, I guess I got to go to another store.
That's the kind of stories you were telling in between when he was emceeing. He would just tell a story, then he goes, hey, not funny, but it's true. People are like, hey, he's a retard.
Stand up.
No.
Oh, it was funny having him. It is funny having you walk up to the stage blind.
Right,
Like
exactly.
somebody has to walk you to the stage, like you're
Right.
about to be married.
You like stand-up
And,
comedy?
No.
Yeah, it's really horrific.
This man here's one of the best of his generation.
No, well then that's a sad
It really
generation.
is. It's like being the thinnest girl at fat camp.
It's the worst.
He's
It's
been on
the-
HBO,
The
yo.
worst. We're the worst generation. Stand-up comedy is so watered down. It's fucking. It's. Don't get me started.
One of the best, Kevin, man.
You haven't even seen me.
Kevin, I saw your HBO special.
Yeah, that was like
5
15 years ago. Barry, we got to get you on one of the media compounds. On a,
Bob Biggerstaff was like, I demand to be in the next compound media.
you said that?
Oh, yeah.
I saw that on Twitter.
Oh, he was saying on Twitter?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No.
Demands it, yo.
Yeah.
Ends it.
He sits here. He doesn't even talk when he's here.
No, he
Like,
just.
what time's chilly?
The biggest time he talked when he ran out and took a shit.
Yeah, then we finally got some life in him.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I got to poo my pants.
Look at his
Get
legs.
an omelet chili. Then let me go sit and do a radio show for an hour and a
He
half.
had a cheese omelet covered in chili with avocado, Seattle people. And then he sat here and he goes, I got to take a shit.
And he laughed, and he was like, "I didn't have to take a shit." He came back, then he left again. He goes,
Yeah.
"Now I got to take a
Like a
shit."
ghost shit.
Fat people always have to take a shit. That's the problem with fat people.
always laying
One
right
of the
here.
many problems because they overeat, and then they never know what's coming or going.
Not allowed to say fat people anymore. That's not PC.
What'd I say?
Puerto Ricans.
Fat people. You can't say that.
You can't?
say
No,
any
you can't.
fucking language no more.
No, because everybody in the audience is fat, so you can't say fat people. Then the whole audience turns on you.
They would complain with the phones across the room.
These young motherfuckers have fucked up the whole game. And shit. Matter of fact, I was in Arizona. I went over to Cocktail Waitress to order something, and I put my hand on her wrist, and my dude said, "You can't do that. You can't even touch."
Why would you touch her?
Because I'm a very affectionate dude, Kevin.
First of all, you're old. Nobody wants to be touched by an old dude all the way from the East Coast.
If I was famous, they would have no problem.
No, they still no, people don't want to be touched. You go, miss,
Madam.
psst. You You don't touch them.
Cunt.
Hey, whore.
There used to be touching years ago, Kevin. You're
You
old enough
never
to remember.
touch a waitress. I don't touch people because I got cold hands and they get fucking spooked.
Yeah.
When I go to strip club, if I touch them, they're like, ugh.
How's my hands?
And then I go,
Nice.
Soft and
and then they go, that's creepy. Right? My hands are cold. They go, no, I like it. And it's like, that's a girl. They'll say whatever you want, whatever wrong with you, they'll say, that as long as you're going to tip them.
love a strip club.
You can't even.
No, they like your cold hands. I like anything that's wrong with you. Your blindness is sexy.
God, your
Because
hooks,
they want tips.
your hooks are so shiny. You in Afghanistan or something?
No, that's practically what they do. Like whatever you say, they're a yes and. They're classic yes and.
They're great improv. All Del Close.
I may be late to the party, but do you know MTA announced?
When's the last time you got invited to a party?
The Boston Tea Party. All right, what do you got?
I may be late to the party,
Yeah.
but you know MTA. Don't rush me, Brian.
I'm not,
been
buddy.
listening to you all day.
Just get there, pal.
You can't say on the announcements at MTA, ladies and gentlemen, anymore.
Oh, what do
you know that?
No, what do you say now?
You say trannies and not trannies.
Right.
And trainees.
Right.
And trannies. Thanks for saving it.
Spooks, crackers, and spicks. And the
That might work.
occasional.
And the
You
occasional.
can't say ladies and gentlemen anymore.
I was watching that Vietnam show.
People, go fuck yourself.
I was watching that Vietnam show, and John Kerry. John Kerry spoke in front of Congress.
Yeah.
And he called Asians Orientals. I go, what a beautiful time. What a beautiful, beautiful
If
time.
you go to an Oriental rug store, what do you have to call
Don't
it?
don't confuse us.
There's a bit right there, Barry.
It already was. The 8 guys are doing it. They're all traveling together in a caravan. They all do the same Oriental.
Yeah, exactly.
I went to buy an Asian at an Oriental or something like that.
Right.
Something. They got it mixed up.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What do you call an Asian in a toupee? An Oriental rug.
Yeah. See, Barry, it's right there. It was right there.
itself.
It was right there all along.
It's right in front of you. So close you can not see
You're
it.
going to make them forget Rodney. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You're the next Rodney.
Ah, terrific.
We're almost out of time. But Barry, you got any plugs for next time you're going to be in Alaska?
Let me tell you
What's your
this.
next one-nighter?
Right.
I go cross country. I don't work locally. Fuck Rhode Island.
I'm doing,
Listen.
Fuck Massachusetts.
doing Saskatoon in February.
I'm
This
doing a
Friday-
one-nighter in Calgary.
This Friday, I'll be in Queens, 10 p.m. at Thomasina's.
Thomasina's? What the fuck is that?
It's a hood place in Queens. And I'll be on another show before that, but I can't remember the name. Saturday, I'll be in Yonkers somewhere. You catch it on Twitter.
Doing stand-up, or are you just going to be at a chili
I'll
place?
stand up.
Wait, are you going to... It's all on your website or no?
We'll talk about the website, but Twitter is my new website.
At BarryRibs.com.
That's
at
right.
BarryRibs.com
See it
is
on
his
Twitter.
website, or at BarryRibs is his Twitter.
So I'm at Westside Comedy Club, 11 o'clock this Saturday. Westside Comedy. Yo.
Sweeping up.
No, I'll be doing a set, and then I'll sweep.
11 o'clock?
Yep.
They have 11 o'clock show?
Christy Miller show.
I like her.
She cute?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't even know who. Christy Miller? I'm thinking about somebody else. I'm thinking Christine Miller.
The weightlifter Christy
Speaking of
Miller.
Barney Miller.
Wait,
Saturday,
Christy
11
Miller, she's a weightlifting comic?
Yes.
Ugh.
I love you.
Hey, what are they going to think of next? Are you a weightlifting comic? Get in here. I'm going to sign you right away. Anything that's different.
Like everyone weighs 80 pounds. Just doing
No, even fucking in Chicago, they just got a lesbian fucking black woman mayor. They got to fill out 3 boxes to get anything anymore.
Yeah, the 4th box is not good 4 days a month. Hello?
Oh, because she's a lesbian. Because he's
on her period.
on her period. Lesbians have their period.
They do. They suck it dry, too. Get in here, Marge. The blood is coming. All right, so this is my thing. Got a big announcement for BrianPMcCarthy.com for the next month.
Sascha Knopf will fuck you.
if only. 20% off everything.
20% off. That's
20. We're going crazy over here.
It's like the what is that show? What's that commercial again? Crazy Eddie's.
Crazy Eddie. Yeah.
Crazy Brian.
We're slashing prices. So 20% off.
Like a Puerto Rican on Puerto Rican Day.
Exactly. Like a Mongoloid with a box cutter.
People buy that shit?
Yeah, people buy that shit.
7 times.
Yeah.
He sold 7 items.
I think we're up to 11 now.
Oh, that's sad.
We
That's
do-
a sad
That's why his
turtle.
wife has to go back to work.
Yeah, get back exactly.
Pay for pay is not. It's not paying
What are
off
you
like they
selling,
thought it was.
actually? What are you selling?
Thanks for asking, Barry. We've got
Dick pics.
pillows. We have pillows, we have t-shirts, and we have onesies, and we have an apron that says I'm cooking up a bunch of garbage.
And dick extenders?
I don't need those. Well, actually, I do because I have a small penis.
So I'm going to be at Sarah.
One second, one more real quick. Promo code for that is HIVPOZ.
What's POC?
Positive.
This guy's working overtime.
What's POV on porn? I always
Point of view.
That's what it is?
What did you think it was? Prisoner of war?
No fucking idea. Kevin, you're going to be in Saratoga Springs, right?
This is Vermont.
Yeah, you said it last time I was here.
Saratoga Springs this Friday and Saturday at the Comedy Works. Don't disappoint me.
Go see Kevin. Go see him.
I'm one of the best of the generation.
Exactly.
The greatest generation.
David Tell who?
All right.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for coming out. Compound Media. Shout out
Seattle. Have fun, you guys, when you're in town.
Thanks for sitting in.
See you on Twitter.
Kevin Brennan 666.
All right.
I got blisters on my feet.